An update right now on that breaking news that we've been covering for you all morning going on at Austin Straubel International Airport.
A plane slid off the runway earlier this morning. Let's head right out to Kristen Allen, who's there right now.
Good morning. We are in the baggage claim area here at Green Bay Austin Straubel International Airport. And if you take a look over my shoulder here, you can see a lot of people in this area right now. And a lot of these people, if not most or all of them, are the people who were on that flight that started in Houston, Texas and was headed toward Minneapolis. So what they're doing right now is they're waiting to get their baggage. They still have to get it off the plane. And then I talked to a couple of passengers who said they'll either be taking a bus back to the Minneapolis area later today or will be taking a plane. So that's kind of what's happening right now. But if you take a look at this video that we got from earlier this morning, you can see the plane. And it is, in fact, still on the runway out there. You can see that large plane. Passengers tell me they estimate it had probably about 250 people on board. It's sitting on the runway. There were emergency vehicles there. You could probably see the flashing lights. So I did talk to a couple passengers who were on that plane, and as I said, they told me it started off in Houston, Texas, and then it was headed to Minneapolis. They were making one attempt early on to land in Minneapolis, but were not able to do that because of the weather conditions, snow and ice. So then they went to Madison, and they sat there for 45 minutes, waited, and then tried again to go to Minneapolis. They went to Minneapolis, were about almost ready to land when they just couldn't do it. The conditions were too icy, so they went up again, and that's how they ended up here. They diverted here to Green Bay, and when they were landing here, they did slide off the runway a little bit. So passengers I talked to say it's been a very, very long night and morning of travel. Some have been up for more than 24 hours. They did tell me, it was a little concerning. It wasn't necessarily a real big, jerky movement when they slid off the runway, but still concerning, especially people who say they're not from around here. They didn't know what they could be potentially sliding into. As far as we know, no one was hurt. Everyone was taken off the plane safely. And as you can see, they're just here behind me waiting to get their baggages and find out what their next step is when they're going to get home. Back to you.
All right, and Kristen, just want to let you know, I've been checking here the Austin Straubel Airport website, looking at boarding times, and so far it looks like everything is on time this morning. So if you're heading out, you should definitely check that out, though, because of the weather situation.
What an incredibly exhausting night for those people.
For those passengers. All right, another